If there's one thing I'm always afraid of, one thing that is my biggest, greatest fear is ever getting arrested and then you're taken through all the trial processes. That is, a trial, plead not guilty, they do the hearings, all that stuff, and then at the end of the day, the sentencing, the judgment says that you are guilty and they sentence you to a number of years. Then after you've served your time, as it could be 10, 20 years, you come back, you appeal, and then they say, oh, by the way, we made a mistake, you are not guilty. I feel like when they're reading that judgment of you are not guilty, they should have another paragraph of saying, then you shall be compensated some 100 million to say sorry for wasting all these years in jail for something that you did not do. Now that is not happening in the 254, which is why there's this gentleman who some 41 years ago, he was sentenced to 3 years. Alikuwa accusiwa for stealing some 3 million from the company that he was working with. He was a CEO at the time, so he appealed the sentence. Not the sentence really, the charge itself, because when you appeal the sentence, it's totally different from appealing the charge. The sentence means you want it to be reduced, but the charge is everything. You're not guilty. They said you're guilty, but you are not guilty. So he appealed. As he was serving his 3 years, because he was sentenced to 3 years, he finished it up, and then the High Court, because alikuwa sentenced in the lower court at the Chief Magistrate's Court, the High Court says, oh, this guy is not guilty. He is innocent. Right now, he's back. He's literally back in court. And guess what? He wants some 5.9 billion Kenya shillings from the government. I say go for it. But at the same time, sin tax pani yetu. This is our money. Yes. So now he's seeking for that. That case is going to be heard in December. He's given the other party 14 days to actually respond to this. And when I talk about the other party, it includes, the Attorney General, the Inspector General of Police, and the Director of Public Prosecution. Imagine wasting 3 years in jail. You kept screaming. You told these guys, I'm not guilty, after you've served the 3 years. Now they're saying that you are indeed not guilty. How much would you want to be given as compensation? How much would you want? Because he's asking for 5.9 billion, which I feel is far-fetched because that's way too much cash. And there's a low chance, that he's actually going to get that money. So how much would you want? You've wasted all these 3 years in jail. You want compensation? Tell me at Nation FM KU next.